Tensions between the United States and Iran are at their highest in years.
Diplomatic talks are ongoing, but military buildup and public warnings suggest the possibility of confrontation is rising.
If a U.S.N. strike on Iran were to happen before March 2026, Iran's response could be much more complicated and impactful than many expect, not just a simple counterattack. Today, we look at how Iran could surprise the U.S.N., drawing on strategic capabilities, historical approaches, and expert analysis of asymmetric warfare.
Iran knows it cannot match US conventional power head-on, so instead, its military doctrine focuses on asymmetric response hitting the U.S.N. in the ways that are most costly, disruptive, and unexpected.
That includes missile and drone swarms, naval interdiction strike forces, hidden underground regional proxy networks. These are not theoretical. Tehran has developed them over decades in response to sanctions and encirclement. Iran has invested heavily in its missile arsenal.
Its ballistic missiles, including medium-range systems capable of reaching U.S.N.
bases and regional capitals, are central to its deterrence doctrine.
If attacked, Iran could launch large volleys of ballistic and cruise missiles, target U.S.N. bases in the Gulf and Middle East, hit strategic infrastructure such as airfields, supply depots, and logistics hubs.
These missiles are mobile and difficult to track, many stored in underground missile bases and hidden launch facilities.
A barrage timed with air or naval strikes could overwhelm defenses and catch U.S.N. forces off guard. Iran's naval strategy is deliberately unconventional.
Instead of matching the U.S.N.
ship for ship, Tehran could use naval mines to block key shipping lanes, small fast boats in swarm attack submarines like Qadir-class submarine laying ambushes, armed drones at sea to strike warships or tankers. Qadir-class subs can lurk silently and launch surprise torpedo or anti-ship missile barrages and even deploy minefields. This kind of naval disruption could paralyze the Strait of Hormuz, a choke point for 20% of the world's oil trade. Iran's drone capabilities have grown rapidly.
U.S.N.
planners know Tehran has thousands of drones of varying sizes, platforms capable of both surveillance and strike experience, integrating drones into layered defenses.
In the event of a U.S.N. attack, Iran could unleash coordinated drone swarms to distract air defenses, strike rear logistics nodes, force U.S.N. fighters into complex threat environments. Experts warn that modern air defenses are not optimized for high volume, low signature drone swarms, meaning saturation attacks could achieve surprising effects.
Iran controls or supports militias and armed proxies across the Middle East, including in Iraq, Syria, Yemen, Lebanon. If the U.S.N.
attacks Iran directly, Tehran could signal its allies to open multiple fronts.
For example, attacks on U.S.N. bases in Iraq, rocket barrages from Houthi fighters in Yemen, Hezbollah actions against Israel from Lebanon. This would force the U.S.N.
to defend across a wide geographic front, stretching forces thin and raising the cost of conflict.
In addition to missiles and drones, Iran has invested in electronic warfare, cyberattack capabilities, air defense suppression.
These systems can confuse, blind, or deceive U.S.N.
sensors, radar, and communications links, potentially leading to misidentification or delayed responses, which are classic tools of surprise in modern warfare. One of the most explosive moves Iran could make is closing or threatening the Strait of Hormuz, the narrow sea route through which a large percentage of global oil exports flow. In February 2026, Iran temporarily closed the strait for live-fire military drills, signaling how it might use control of the waterway as a weapon in a crisis.
Even brief closure or heavy mine deployment could double global oil prices overnight, strangle global trade, force third parties into the conflict. None of these capabilities, missiles, drones, naval mines, are new, but together they form a multi-layered, decentralized strategy that is hard to preempt and even harder to contain. Instead of matching force with force, Iran could make the conflict wide, chaotic, costly, and sprawling into multiple features. That is how a smaller military can surprise a superpower.
A U.S.N.
military attack on Iran, even a limited one, would not be a simple operation. Iran has developed a toolkit designed not just to survive, but to ensure that any conflict escalates rapidly and unpredictably. From missile volleys and strategic waterways to drone floods and proxy frontlines, Iran's potential surprises are rooted in asymmetric strategy, not conventional parity.
In a future conflict, unexpected does not mean inadvertent. It means strategic.
For more breakdowns of global conflict dynamics and deep strategic analysis,
Subscribe to Shadwinter.
Because in modern warfare, surprises are planned, not accidental.